Tombstone, Arizona Territory. February 3, 1885. An Apache Indian had been seen on the streets of Tombstone.
Brother Carl here can peel a buffalo in 5 minutes.
And me and Floyd's so fast with a knife, we plumb run out of critters in Wyoming.
You're Floyd Rank.
Since when does an Indian walk up and talk to a white man?
I must know if you are Floyd Rank. I must know, so I kill the right man.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
What you biting off, Injun?
You are the man who killed my father on the streets of Tucson?
Maybe I killed an Injun. Maybe you got in my way when I was crossing the street.
My father was an old man, crippled by many wars. He could no longer move fast to get out of the white man's way.
Well, he ain't moving fast now, Injun.
Get the sheriff.
Now, this ain't no sheriff's business, it's ours.
Say, let me shake your hand.
I got to draw it and dropped him before he cocked his gun. But I got me a scalp in Tucson. Wanted my brother to get him one.
Somebody get Hollister.
Just who are you?
Editor of the Epitaph.
Well, what's an epitaph? Slap him too, Floyd. Somebody give me a rope.
This beam's as good as a tree.
All right, that's far enough.
I'll take over from here.
We don't need no help, lawman.
Maybe I better decide who needs the help.
Tried to kill my brother.
Drew a gun on me.
That's right, Hollister. Another wild Apache.
You can't forget when they were all wild, can you, Stallings?
Who forgets a family wiped out? Stock driven off. Buildings burned.
That was 5 years ago, Rod. Most Apaches are on reservations now.
He was roaming the streets with a gun.
What's your name?
Tieka.
Pinolino Apache. San Carlos Reservation.
How come you know so much about this killer?
Tieka's tribe was one of the first to go onto the reservation voluntarily to learn our ways. His people are respected. They can be trusted.
He did draw a gun, Clay.
Well, maybe he had a reason.
He's our Injun.
You two come over to the office. I want to talk to you.
Well, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Run and back. All right, Tieka, let's have your side of the story. Why'd you leave the reservation?
To kill him.
Why?
He killed my father. According to the tribal law, it is my sworn duty to avenge his death.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your father, but we've got courts to judge these things.
Judgment was passed many generations ago by our wise elders. He killed my father. I must kill him.
Dirty savage. I should have killed him when he drew a gun on me.
Seems like you've already done your killing.
No jury's ever done nothing for killing an Injun.
Just keep your redskins out of our way.
This isn't the 70s. This is 1885, man. We're supposed to be civilized. We can't continue to kill the red man because he's in the way or different.
Looks like you're wasting your time, Harris. Tieke, I want you to give me a promise.
Promise.
I want you to promise me that you'll go back to the reservation and wait there till you get word from me.
You're turning him loose?
At least I'll know where to find him. I want to know where to find you, too. Don't leave town.
Forgetting he drew the gun?
No, I'm not forgetting it. Know that a man was killed in Tucson.
Man.
Tieke, I'll get all possible information from Tucson. If this man killed your father, I'll see that he's tried for it. I want your promise.
I promise. I will return to the reservation.
Steve?
Yes, sir?
See him to the edge of town.
Well, of all the...
You just wait right here with me.
This is my first time off the reservation in many years. I would like to buy my wife some buttons and ribbons.
All right, but then I gotta get you out of town.
Thank you.
All right, who are you?
I'm Carl Rank. This is my brother Floyd.
You can't hold us.
Long enough for you to cool down. Give me your guns.
Our guns?
That's right. From Wyoming, aren't you?
Now, where'd you hear that?
Men dress different places. And we don't have any winters down here. Nor many buffalo skinners.
You guess good.
No guess. You buff peelers have a certain air about you. You can go now. But if anything happens to Tieke, I'll know who to look for.
What about our guns?
Pick him up tomorrow.
The afternoon of February 3rd. One of Hollister's deputies escorted Tieke to the edge of the business district on Allen Street, instructed him to return to the San Carlos reservation. It was a fatal bit of timing.
And if we hadn't bumped into the sheriff, me and Carl had ourselves another scalp. But a soul mine. Got $25 for it. I'll see you at the Crystal Palace.
Floyd.
I'm riding after him. I'll bring him back.
He was headed out of town.
Yeah.
I pulled him out of a snowbank, but froze dead. He saved my life swimming a herd across the Platte. Been through buffalo stampedes and spooked longhorns. Lived to be killed by an Injun. I'll get him. I'll get him if I have to dog him for the rest of my life.
I'll handle it, Carl.
You handled it.
It's Hollister's job.
You talk about Injuns being different. Well, we're different, too. We could feel you staring at us because we ain't ragged out proper. Well, go ahead and stare. Stare at a dead buffalo hunter. then come stare at a dead engine. Because I'm gonna get him. I'll get him, and I'll kill any man that tries to stop me.
Steve, see what you can do for him.
Some sheriff took the word of an Indian.
Clay Hollister still thought Tieka would keep his word and return to the reservation, unless fear of Tombstone's Indian-hating element would force him to flee.
I thought I'd find you here.
I said I would be here on the reservation.
Some people back in Tombstone are going to find this kind of hard to believe.
You treated me fairly. This is my wife, Cheetah.
Hello, Cheetah.
Cheetah does not speak your language. And this is my son, Tayo.
Tayo? Floyd Rank died.
He was boasting about killing my father. The need for revenge was strong.
I still have to take you back for trial.
I am ready. I have justly avenged the death of my father. Your courts will set me free.
That's asking an awful lot. Does your wife know why I'm taking you in?
I've told her you would come for me.
The boy?
He is proud of his father.
He shoots very well.
He shoots like an Apache. And I've taught him some of your words. He will make a good American. I wish to say goodbye to my wife.
I'll wait for you over there. Cheetah, Tayo.
February 4, 1885. A draw in the rugged foothills 5 miles from Tombstone.
Arrest the horses. Drink of water?
Thank you.
I'm taking him back for trial.
I ain't trusting or waiting for no trial. Gonna see him dance from that tree for Floyd.
Take cover.
You making this your fight?
Has been from the beginning, upholding the law.
I said I'd kill any man that stood in my way.
That's what you said.
Then you're asking.
Stallings?
You're making a mistake protecting that killer.
Then it's a mistake to be a lawman. Tieka. Tieka.
Yeah, you made a big mistake.
He wasn't running from the law. He was running from your rope.
If you don't get him, Hollister, I'm gonna get you.
Maybe.
February 10, 1885. A week had passed, and Clay Hollister was no closer to capturing the fugitive Indian. The sheriff and his deputies weren't the only searchers. Killing Tieka was an obsession with Carl Rank, now a grotesque hero in the eyes of ranchers who remembered Apache raids. He wore his sling like a badge of courage. and an indictment against the sheriff who trusts Indians. Hey, you leads? Come on inside a minute. I'm writing an editorial about all this, calling for respect for the rights of Indians.
Even after our example with Tieka backfired?
Well, it's not his fault it backfired.
No, you're ahead of your times, Harris.
I hope not.
Clay? A miner just stumbled into town. Tieka attacked him out at his camp and took his supplies.
Where?
In the Dragoons, headed up Spear Canyon.
That might be your lead, Clay.
At least it's a fresh one. Where's the miner now?
I told him to go to the hospital, but he claimed all he needed was a visit to the Crystal Palace.
Are you sure that's all? You know the country. Can you find that canyon?
Let's go.
We just organized a citizens' posse.
Yeah, we're going to do your job for you.
You can't stop us from riding out.
This time I'm not going to. I'm going to deputize all of you.
Deputize us?
Everybody get this. I'm the law. You'll take orders from me. It's a real rugged canyon to search. We'll need all hands.
Just so you don't lose that engine again, Starman. If we don't get him, I'm going to get you.
You said that before.
You don't stand a chance against Hollister. A hideout gun?
Just in case he tries to stop me from getting my engine.
With the incongruous posse of Carl Rank, Stallings, and 2 more Indian haters, Clay Hollister rode to the miners' camp in Spear Canyon.
Take care of the horses.
You don't think he's still there, do you?
May learn something.
Even an engine ain't that dumb. Let's go dig him out of the canyon.
I'm running this rank.
Hollister! You ran up the canyon, all right. Dropping things.
That's not very neat of him.
What kind of talk is that?
I'd like an Apache to leave a trail. I got an idea Tieka wants us to know where he's hiding.
What are we waiting for now?
Well, I'd kind of like to know what I'm walking into.
Well, let's go flush him out.
Hollister! Tieka! You come up for talk.
You going?
You come up alone, or all will be killed.
What's he talking about?
He's crazy.
I don't think so.
You're going to fight on the side of that engine.
We'll settle our affairs later.
Well, we know where he is. We can get him.
And he'll get half of you.
Here. I have a bargain.
I figured you had. But I've got to take you in for trial.
No. I have looked into the eyes of the men who would have me killed. I now know the trial I would get in your court.
I can't argue with you. I think you will be hanged. You killed a man.
Then hear me out. I took dynamite from the old miner. It is in the entrance of the mine where the men are hidden.
Let's see what's going on up there.
You better stay where we're at.
I light this fuse. They will all die.
How do I know there's dynamite there?
I've spoken the truth before. I waited for you at the reservation.
Desperate men have been known to break their words. Could be a trick.
No.
Your bargain?
I will trade the lives of those 4 men for the one I killed. Then you will let me return to the reservation again.
You don't understand. It can't be done.
That's true. I do not understand. I will light this fuse. I must continue to kill.
Then I have to fight you.
No. That is not right. We must not fight each other.
We have no choice.
Tayo! Remove your gun belt.
Give this up, Tieka. If you continue this revenge fighting, someday he'll be killed too. Your son's blood will be on your hands.
We will fight like Apache.
The only thing you have left will be gone.
You will not fight. You are civilized.
Are you coming in with me?
No. I will not be hanged and laughed at after death by white men. Their eyes will not pick at me like the beaks of vultures. I have honorably avenged the death of my father. I will die like a warrior.
I have to take you in.
Do not try. I do not want my bullets to meet your flesh. Goodbye, my son. I will die either way.
Here he comes.
Dirty redskin.
Shoot him down. Let him go again.
All right, listen to me.
We've been listening to you. Why didn't you kill that savage when you had the chance?
Just who is the savage, Rank? You and your brother? This Indian hater Stallings?
You can't call my dead brother no savage.
Don't try to draw on me, Carl.
You just did.
It's getting to be a habit with you.
Yeah.
He has a right, Hollister. You should have killed the Injun. He could have got one of us.
He could have got all of you. Tieka had dynamite hidden in that cave. That was his bargain. He'd spare your lives if I'd let him go, but I couldn't do it. So he let you kill him. It's the end of Vendetta.
Dynamite, and you took his word for it?
The sheriff takes the word of an Injun.
You're just digging your grave deeper. You're all through, Hollister.
Maybe I am.
Well, we better be getting back.
You tell him what he did. Maybe it'll help things for Tayu and the others.
That's the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run foul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.